Well, hello, Facebook world. I'm Dr. Nancy Stanley, physical therapist, life and health coach. I'm not cooking tonight, but I wanted to come over here in the kitchen because I've got some drawings I want to do. But anyway, just had somebody text me and I got distracted. All right, so I want to start with this little demo. And the reason is because I'm going to be talking tonight about why just keto won't work, and for the long term. Keto definitely works. I did keto for a long time, but it's when I started adding fasting to it that it really just like took off. So before it was kind of like I was driving a regular car, and then when I started on keto it was like driving a sports car. So I see Dolores on here. Dolores, would you agree with me that that's what fasting does for you, that it like accelerates your metabolism? So I've got a little Santa Claus here, and this has been in my family for a long time. Actually, it was in my husband's family, so it's at least 40 years old. But it's got a little button here, so you can see it's Santa, and he's making his list, and he's checking it twice. And so there is a little button down here, and when you press it, watch.
You better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. I'm making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. I see you.
I'm gonna let you hear the whole thing.
I know when you're awake. I know if you've been bad or good, so be good.
Hit the love button if you love this little thing. I love it.
Better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Show me some love if you're out there. I see Karen, I see Dolores, I'm not sure who all's on here. Yes, hit the love button. Okay, so the reason this thing works is every year I take the battery out when I put it up in storage, and then I put the new battery back in every year, and it works on, the battery runs it. And so if the battery's not in, it's not gonna work. And if the battery that's in there is dead or corroded, it's not gonna work. So that's what happens when you do, let me move that back out of the way, when you do dirty keto. You're actually losing weight, you're eating more fats, but you're not purifying and cleansing your body. And so eventually your body it's going to start storing fat again. And so once you learn how to do intermittent fasting along with keto, that's when you're just going to really accelerate your weight loss, and you're just going to have amazing results. I see Dolores is on here. She's been, here comes the dog. She's been, I think, is it 2 years, Dolores? I know it's like a year and a half at least. Dolores joined my program. She lost her weight. She didn't have a lot of weight to lose, but then she started. Okay, so, all right, so now I want to talk a little bit about some objections to why you wouldn't join my program. So I'm really here tonight to really let you think a little bit more about how you could be successful. Fasting is the easiest thing I ever did. Yeah, and that's what people don't even realize, is it's really easy to fast. But you have to know how. You have to be coached. And, you could do it on your own, but I'm just going to tell you, when I first started, I had to have a coach. I needed a coach to explain it to me, to hold me accountable to do it, to kind of coach me through the first few times. So you might, one of your objections may be that, well, I think I can do it on my own. Well, and you might can. There's probably about 10% of the population that's that person that's going to get up and go to the gym regardless if nobody else is there, if they don't have a coach, if they don't have a trainer. There's also that person that without a coach that's going to teach themselves how to play tennis and they're going to do it good, or how to play golf. My husband is one of those kind of people. He's going to do something. If he decides he's going to do it, he doesn't need a coach. I'm just the opposite. I need accountability. I need somebody to help me. I need somebody to motivate me, because I'm going to make excuses for myself. Just like my exercise today. If I had not had my group that I knew was waiting on me to do a swerve workout, I wouldn't have done it. I would have just said, well, I'll do it tomorrow. And then after I did the workout, my daughter's here. We went on a brisk walk. But had she not been here, I probably would have said no. So that's the question you have to ask yourself, is what is the chance that in 90 days you will get the results that you're going to get without a coach and without some daily accountability? Hey, John Mark, good to see you. Gosh, yeah, I hadn't seen you in a while. All right, so, that's what coaching is. It's about accountability, okay? The other objection is, well, I can't afford it. This costs too much. Or, well, first of all, I want to let you know, if you can afford $100 a month, you can do the program, because I accept payments, okay? Or you can split it up in 3 payments. Or, so you can definitely do that. And every client that I've ever had, and I've had over 700 clients, all right, tell me that, or let me just say, every client that's done it successfully, not every client, because not every client has done it successfully. Some people don't do the whole program. But every client that's done it says, I've saved money. Now, here's how you're going to save money. First of all, you're going to limit your grocery shopping. Is going to be a lot quicker. You're going to know exactly what you need to buy at the grocery store. You're not going to wander up and down the aisle, so you're going to get in and out of there faster. You're not going to be buying. There's Tracy. Tracy, could you comment about saving money? Are you saving money on food and your grocery shopping now that you are eating healthy? Tracy did a great job in my program. She lost a lot of weight and still looks great. She's still having success with it. I can tell by looking at her. So, and you say, well, I can't buy that organic food. So let me just give you this little comparison. So if I had 2 green peppers here, one organic and one regular, and say the organic one costs $1 more, all right? So here's what I want you to know. The organic pepper is going to have 20 to 30% more nutrients in it. So if you really break it down, food was intended for nutrition. That's why we eat. Now, yes, we want to enjoy it, and John Mark is on here. He cooks some amazing food. We want to enjoy food, but on a day-to-day basis, the reason food was created was for us to get nourishment into our body. And the food that people are eating day in and day out, sandwiches, hamburgers, chips, French fries, it's just not food. It's not nourishing. But back to the peppers. Hey, yes. Hey, Karen. Yes, you have definitely saved money on your grocery bill and trips to the store for junk food. There you go. You stop at a quickie, you're gonna spend $6 or $8. I don't stop at a quickie anymore unless I'm just getting a water, and usually I carry that with me, or maybe to get some nuts. But even that, it's kind of expensive. Hey, Martha. Can you say that you're saving money on groceries now, that you're not eating out, that you're not buying food that you don't need? Yeah, thank you for joining me. Okay, so what was I about to say? Okay, so back to the pepper. All right, so if this pepper costs $1 more, but it's got 20% more nutrition, and here's what it doesn't have. Here's what it doesn't have. What that pepper doesn't have is toxins. It doesn't have, now organic food, they do spray with some pesticides, but not some of the more toxic ones. So I'm not paying for toxins, okay? And I'm getting more nutrition. So if I weigh that out, I'm gonna pay the $1 more for the pepper. Yeah, because I want that nourishment. Okay, all right, so let me see, what's another reason why you say, well, I don't think I want to do it right now, or maybe it's not for me, or maybe, okay, so one of the things might be, well, my husband won't agree to it, or my husband's not interested in losing weight, or whatever, my partner, or whoever I'm with. Okay, so let me just say this. I've seen Hey Martha, I see your post. I'm talking about bell pepper. I'm talking about bell pepper, not regular pepper. I'm talking about bell peppers, organic or non-organic. But there is organic black pepper. Yeah, you get what you pay for. Okay, so I think Martha maybe could attest to this. Like her husband maybe wasn't necessarily interested in losing weight or whatever, but he did want to get healthier. And I have this all the time. It's like my husband saw me, what I was eating, and it was good. He said, most women say, I did the cooking and he just ate what I ate and lost 20, 25 pounds or 30 pounds, actually losing more than the women. So that's what happens if you're cooking good food. It's not going to be carrots and celery. I'm going to tell you that. It's not going to be carrots and celery. It's going to be like tonight. We had grilled chicken and steamed vegetables. It was delicious. Much better than something from a fast food store, and much more nutritious and healthier for our body. You know, it's like you'd never put dollar gas in your car because it wouldn't run right. It'd sputter, and just a half a mile down the road, it would sputter, and you'd say, it was that gas. But Americans are sputtering every day because of what they're putting in their body, and they never stop and think about, well, you know, maybe I need to eat better. Yeah. Okay. So Chastity, yeah, your doctor told you could spend it now on good food and supplements to prevent disease, or later on medications. That is so true, Chastity. You're going to pay now or later. And I know for me, when I'm making the choices about my supplements and about my food, I'm just like, no, I'm going to honor my body. All right. So what's the other thing? Well, I like the food. I don't like greens, or I don't like certain foods. Well, I've yet to have anybody say I just can't eat the food. All right. Because here's what it is. So wouldn't you like grilled chicken and vegetables? Couldn't you eat meatloaf and broccoli or asparagus or steak and maybe a good salad with a side of vegetables, a side of cabbage or coleslaw, or pork chops with cabbage and coleslaw? I mean, there's a hamburger casserole that we love. There's salmon croquettes. There's, just good food, just good basic foods, right? Hey, Frida, I see you on here. Thanks for joining. The food is fuel, and it's good. Yes, it does. Hey, Martha, he doesn't even know you're doing it. I did the sweet potato topping with swerve brown sugar, and he doesn't even know. There you go. So you did that for Thanksgiving? Yeah. Okay, so my husband loves it. He's as thin as he's been in years, and he's like, I feel so much better. He's taken some good supplements, and he's eating healthy. And the cool thing is we don't have to eat but one meal a day. Like today, we had one meal, and it was some grilled chicken and some vegetables. Yesterday, it was some soup. I had a ham bone left over from Thanksgiving. I put it in my Instapot with a can of organic tomatoes and some, let's see what else I put in there. Some vegetables, some organic frozen vegetables, and it was delicious. It was delicious. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not sure who Melissa is. I see you speaking to Melissa, but I can't see this new way that Facebook does it. You can't see who all is on here. I kind of have to scroll through to see. Hey, Miriam. Miriam, would you say that you've saved money since you've been on the program? I know you've lost weight. How are you feeling? Okay. Yeah. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so let's see. What's something else, another question that might come up? So, yeah, but I don't like, so like the greens, if you don't like salad and you don't like greens, you can get your greens in a green drink, or you can get it in capsules, but you definitely need your greens. Okay, so let's get back. Yeah, it is so good. All right, so hey, Wilma, you may already know many organic products, they just, whoops. I'm gonna have to scroll down here to see what you said. I already know about this store, but if not, there are many organic. Okay, so what's the name of the store? I love coconut aminos and veggies and meat as well. Let me see if I can get back to you, Wilma. What's the name of the store you're talking about? Oh, Baxley before. Yes, I know what you're talking about. It's Circle K. Yes, it's they do have some really good products there. But you know what? I get almost everything I want from Walmart. They have some organics, and then they have organic frozen food. So like I bought some frozen organic kale. I bought some frozen broccoli. I bought some frozen cauliflower rice, which is what I make my cauliflower mash, not mashed potatoes, but cauliflower mash. And I put heavy whipping cream and cheese, and it's delicious. We love it. Yeah, that is a good store down there. Aldi's also in Statesboro is a good place to buy organic stuff. But now the new food line in Vidalia they're actually got a pretty good selection. I went in there the other day. Yeah, that store is good. I think Woody Folsom owns that store, if I'm not mistaken. Circle F. Is it Circle F? I think that's what it is. Okay, so I'm trying to think what are some of the other objections, like I'm just not ready to do it. And you know, you may think this is not a good time, but honestly, if you started now, which we start next week, you'll probably lose 15 pounds by Christmas, and it'll probably be the first time you go through Christmas with energy, because that's one of the first benefits you notice is your energy level. I mean, like within a week, your energy level starts to pick up and your brain fog starts to clear, and just so many things happen. So that's an amazing thing. Okay. All right. So anybody else have any objections you think that maybe that some of my folks that are on here that have been in my program, what were some of the objections that you had before you joined? And yeah, I'm trying to think what are some other things I hear people say. Well, I'm not ready, but you know what? It's always a good time to get healthy. It's always a good time to begin to, lower that A1C, get off your blood pressure medicine. I mean, I've got people coming off their diabetes medicine and just losing weight and feeling better and just feeling so good. And the holidays is when we always gain weight. So you could get through the holidays and, by March, you could have dropped 30 pounds. Just imagine, how's that going to feel? Think about that. March the 6th, you would be ending the challenge and you would be 30 pounds lighter, and you're not hungry. You don't feel deprived. You just feel really good about it. Yeah. So I feel so good. I have so much energy. Here it is, 9 o'clock at night. I've been working all day long, and went to my Bible study group, and we made Christmas ornaments, just enjoyed that fellowship. And now here I am with you, which is where I love to be. So, all right. So it's